All right. Okie dokie. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, sweet mama caffeine, get in my body. Oh, lordy. Oh, sweet precious caffeine. Ah! I'm alive. I am here. I am both man and digital machine. Powerful, vibrant, ecstatic, full of electric glory. Hi, Chris. Huh, hold on. My calibration's off. Yeah, I think that's better. Hold on. I need to trim my face. My face is too fuzzy for advanced motion capture at the moment. Oh shit! Oh shit! Thank you already. Enjoy your Zoa, Torgo. Off the bat, kicking us off. Jared, this money is courtesy of the estate of Lil Abner creator Al Cap. They trust you to do the right thing. Oh my God. Torgo, are you actually related to the Al Cap fortune? Do you have that old Lil Abner money? Actually, God, wait. Did you joke about Lil Abner? 6 to 8, yeah. Oh my God, hold on. Lil Abner Peanuts parody. If I can find these, I thought this was so amazing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, I found it. It was that easy. Oh my God. This is insane. All right. Okay. This music is just a little too hype. It's like actually too hype. I can't hear myself think. Just tone down that hypeness just a little. Just a little baby hype as a treat. Ooh. Man, the bots really love me. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it is a tier list stream, and the topic of the day is newspaper comic strips, a art form, legendary, storied, a valuable piece of Americana, with us for centuries, and a vital part of at least most American childhoods. As a millennial boy, as a millennial, my love of my mornings rummaging through the newspaper led to a love of web comics, which then led to a love of internet content, which just snowballed and snowballed and snowballed. And it's just a weird fact of the matter that I don't know if any of us really, do any of us read comic strips anymore? It's such a bizarre art form. It's just the structure and the fact that, just 3 panels every day occurring as part of a newspaper experience. It's just this it's one of those things that you just thought would be around forever and now kind of exists only in this pocket of boomer legacy mediums. And so I just wanted to take a look back and actually figure out, do we still need? Oh, Recent Nancy is actually amazing. Recent Nancy is way better than it has any right to be. But yeah, even in the modern internet age, we kind of hit this stage with like the BuzzFeed and Instagram cartoonists. Ooh, that's actually a point. That like a lot of modern internet cartoonists are in a way recreating that structure with daily updates and a need to be inoffensive and universally approachable. But there was something as a kid that I found so freeing. Robman, stop bragging about your goddamn Swedish paradise land. Color? You guys get color? Not even just on Sundays? Fuck, man. Fuck, that's insane. Anyway. Is the angriest dog in the world on this list? Wait, that's the, wait, is angriest, that's the one from, David Lynch, right? That's David Lynch's comic? I don't think so. In Belgium, you also get color comics. Well, fantastic. Happy for you. Just a little more of that good go-go juice. You're making me sad, Robman. Anyway, let's get to it. This normally I do a list of I make the list myself, but this was going to be a tough one, so I'm actually using at Boondocks made this incredible list. Like, usually the pre-made lists on Tiermaker are kind of useless, but my God, look at this incredible just block of classic comics. So there's definitely gonna be favorites that I missed. Single panels should be, but Farsight's in there. There's a couple of them in there. Where is Helgi? How dare you? Whatever, I got Gustav, right? Isn't that what they call Garfield in Sweden? Gustav? Oh wait, hold on. Who mentioned Sluggy Freelance? Holy shit. Sluggy Freelance was one of the first webcomics I loved because of how crazy it took the 3-panel format. Now that's a Whizbrew episode. Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry, Gustav. I could never do just an episode on Sluggy Freelance, but I would love to do like the rise and fall of webcomics. Because it definitely is like a specific moment in time and space, you know? I guess I feel very strongly. Deadly Moogle, everybody remembers VG Cats. Everybody remembers VG Cats, and there was like only 3 comics published a year from that guy. And he just rode that thing till the wheels fall off. Nowadays, I don't read any regular webcomics. I follow a couple of cartoonists on Twitter, and some of them will have regular series that I end up following. But yeah, no, it was just a giant part of my content media diet. And now I don't think I read any regular comics. Smut web comics are the only ones worth keeping up with it. I used to love Saturday morning breakfast cereal, and he's still going. Yeah. But all of that has its roots in the newspaper comic. The reason why there were so many webcomics publishers is because these series, these ones on this list, lock down the entirety of like the available cartoonist jobs. If you wanted like there were sitcoms where people were cartoonists, there were movies where people were cartoonists. As a kid, it was like a normal thing to want to be when you grew up. to be like, I'm going to sit down every day and make a funny comic strip. And then they'll sell little dolls and maybe get a cartoon series. And, you know, that's my life. I want to I want to make funny comic strips. And I don't know what that even is anymore now. It's just a part of the, I don't know. It's like, I feel like a door has closed. And this is what this tier list is about, is just exploring this. So the tiers are as follows. Genuine comic art masterpiece. This is where your Calvin and Hobbes is going to go. This is where your Peanuts are going to go. You know, we'll see. We'll see where we think of. Delightful Amusement is just a good comic. Just a fantastic, like solid premise, good jokes, beloved characters. Classic. Space Filler, not necessarily bad, but just like inoffensive, and I don't resent them, but I never particularly enjoyed them. Then we have Actually Bad, just genuinely upsetting art, bad jokes. You know, what it says on the tin. And lastly, oh merciful God in heaven, why did you curse us so, for just absolute, truly noxious shit. Just horrifying waste of space, an insult to the art form, the bottom of the bottom tier. And then Never Heard of You is just, if there's something I don't know, like I don't even have a frame of reference, and I can't even find it online. This is the can't justify a judgment. Abby Sin says, why hello there, can we just skip the formalities and put Calvin and Hobbes on the top? That feels like I don't know. Oh, about to get on a flight. Abby, I'm not going to change the whole thing. I'm not going to change my mojo just because a skunk's got to catch an airplane. But obviously it's going to be on the top. Obviously it's going to be a landmark piece of work in defiance of all of the forces of commercialization and commodification that made what should be a deeply personal and endearing art form into the kind of crass product that a lot of times these comics end up being. I mean, Watterson literally just was like, I'm done. Thanks. Bye. Like a goddamn, nobody else in the game has even done it. Nobody's done it since. I mean, Reeves, I can understand not seeing what the big deal is, but, you know, for us olds, for us geriatric millennials, it really did stand out above the crowd. Whatever, we'll talk about Calvin and Hobbes when we talk about it. I guess we should get it started. I can't believe, oh my God, it's been 18 minutes already? I mean, yeah, of course it's been 18 minutes already. I'm goddamn fascinating. We did it. Wait, we did. Oh God, I'm all over the place. Reeves, we did a whiz brew on Calvin and Hobbes. Chris, I just looked up my local newspaper cartoonist on Twitter, and it's aggressively unfunny. Oh, wait, you mean like you're like a political cartoonist? Or is like there a quote-unquote famous newspaper cartoonist in your neighborhood? Do you have a name? I gotta see now. Chris, please tell me. Oh, also, I think this is hilarious. Clear. Huh. Wait, no. Oh, wow. This looks like crap. I mean, I'm not that good of a cartoonist. Oh, okay. Oh, it's in Dutch. Chris is a Dutchman. Okay, so I guess a lot is going to be lost in translation for this. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. The art's fine. The colorist isn't doing him any favors. And I should know, I was a shoddy colorist when I was making webcomics. All right. I was excited for some, like, bad political cartoons. You know what I mean? Who was, like, a really bad one? Daryl Cagle, I remember, was really awful. Yeah, just... Yeah, awful. Awful. This was another thing I was obsessed with. Yeah, look at this crap. Look at this crap. What the fuck? This is nothing. This is nothing. This is the lowest of the low. Cathy's gonna be up there. I actually like Cathy. Oh, also, this was something I wanted to point out. It's gonna be hard to see, but in the 60s, Al Cap, creator of Lil Abner, was like mad at Charles Schultz and Peanuts. He was like the grumpy old man that was pissed off at the hotshot new kid. He was like, "Oh, it's Pee-wee." And they're just in the jaws of big business. He, like, the Peanuts Corporation is just imagine the grumpiest old crank somehow mad at fucking Charlie Brown. No, nothing like Abby Synth. You're asking about stuff like Krazy Kat or Yellow Kid or Cats and Jammer Kids. No, sorry. I wish. I'm working on off of Boondocks' list because it's pretty robust. I think we'll have enough with it. Yeah, Al Cap was, it's insane when you went to think about. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. This list is, oh fuck, Mother Goose and Grimm. Oh my God, I gotta see if that's still good. First on the list, Adam at Home. Adam at Home. And this one, I've like seen this around. Oh, hey, Jimmy Eat World fan, thank you. Thank you for saying that I'm looking great. That's good. That's good for my, I don't know, self-esteem. Whatever tiny shred of it I have left. This is the kind of comic that, I know this is going to sound weird. This is the comic that would be like at my out-of-state cousin's newspaper. A weird, unfamiliar alternate universe. But it's just like relatable family stuff. Like, I'm not mad at this. Also, as like an aging, balding, dad-aged person, I relate to this guy. I absolutely relate to this guy. The art style, it's like a weird mix. It's like it's just distinctive enough while still being very like rote, bulbous American cartoon style. I'm not mad at this. I have no... Oh, wow. Hold on. Wait. Let me read this one. Family, the snow has cut us off from the rest of the world, so I'm naming myself Supreme Leader. I'll be rebuilding society from the ground up to my liking. What are you doing in here? Nothing, Surf Chop. You know what? This is fine. This isn't my car is boomer fuel, and it caused my early onset middle life crisis. I mean, yeah. Hey! Hey, thanks for the super chat. Who needs self-esteem when you have quiet confidence? Wow, that's a callback. Thank you for the super chat, Miss Abby Synth. I will use it well to fuel my powerful vibes. I think I've seen enough of this. I'm going to say space filler. Like, I don't feel that, like, bad. It's not bad. It is nowhere near bad. An incredibly competent American family-based strip. It's just not, it's only callbacks because I haven't been on in a while. You're always with us in our hearts, Abby Synth. Next, Apartment 3G. Fuck, Apartment 3G. All these soap opera ones. These are ones that I just skipped. These are ones that I just never even could. Oh, is it even still around? Can I even find it? God, I don't even. When did this even start? 1961. Okay, it stopped. It was stopped getting printed in 2015. This and Mary Worth. I don't even remember. I don't think I ever watched what am I saying? I don't think I ever read a single one of these. Like, just look at this. Look at this wall of words. I don't. Unless there is somebody in the chat who can be like, hey, listen, Apartment 3G was actually a landmark, revolutionary piece of comics history. I think I'm just ready to just dump this in bad. I literally, there's something primordial. Oh, Prince Valiant was also, yeah. It was okay-ish. Hey, Mom, what are you doing up at this hour? I couldn't sleep. I was beginning to get worried. It's almost 1 o'clock. You had a good time, Frankie? I had a good time. Good. Now you promised me something. You bring Pamela home for dinner some night next week, okay? We'll see. Yeah, like out of context. What is this supposed to? How can you? Yeah, Chris Heptich. Oh my God, brilliant. This is the type of comic I believe spies were using to communicate with each other. Like, it's this and the Spider-Man serialized comic. It's just, there are some stories you are just not, it's impossible to tell in a 3-panel daily format. It's just, yeah, terrible. God have mercy. Why did you curse us? BC. Oh, man. BC. Someone was asking about the caveman one. This is the caveman one. This one is like old, right? How long ago? When did this first start? 1958. Drawn by the same guy till 2007, and then drawn by some other guy. Back to BC. Oh, God, this is a thing now. People will post the original and the classics. All right. Jesus. All right. All right. That's the other thing that's weird, is how many of these comics, like, it has to be like well over 75% of these like named legacy comics are all just like someone's intern, nephew, grandkid drawing the same thing. Oh yeah, BC was also super Christian. So wait, this is a modern one. So a haha politics. All right, decent joke. Yeah, you know what? These are good. These are good gags. This is a fine gag. I appreciate this gag. I was like iffy on BC. Where's one of the weird Christian ones? That's what I gotta find. Where's like Golf jokes, okay, whatever. I think I like the modern ones better. I think the modern ones got more pop. Let me find like one of them like, oh wait, hold on. That one looked neat. BC is a four-eyed dunce. He checks his vision, then scratches it out. Yeah. BC comic strip. Christian. Even as a kid, even as a little Jewish kid, I thought it was so weird that they went there with this. BC, thanks Pinterest. Great, love it. Oh my God, is this serious? Literally checking the tomb of Christ. Oh my God, Torgo, I forgot about the menorah one. Oh my God, I forgot about the menorah one. I think when did that air? I think I was a kid. When it aired. When it was, 2001. Enable ads, continue, whatever. Okay, it was in 2001, which I think was still when the original artist was making it. But God, that was like terrifying back in the day. Literally, oh my God, like out of nowhere, this comic came fucking at you. That's like more nefarious. Like this upsets me more than like the most bonkers, hateful Jack Chick tracks ever could. That makes me, oh my God, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies all over again. The Funny Caveman comic strip. Oh my God, yeah. Just for that, you know what? Just for that, bad. Actually bad. It's a qualitative and moral answer. God, I literally would have forgotten about that if you hadn't brought that up, Torgo. In my memory, it was like, oh yeah, they were a little bit Christian around Easter. I forgot about that fucking menorah one. Holy shit. Anyway. Baby blues. God damn. Where's my Adult Swim fans? Who watched, like, reruns of Baby Blues on Adult Swim? Let's see what old Baby Blues is up to. How many kids do they have by now? They have 3 kids. They got 3 kids now. That makes sense. This is for January 19th. Hi, Dad. I'm being helpful to Bob, and Zoe is in big trouble. Welcome to Opposite World. Well, I don't know who these characters are. So, Oh, what's... I'm sorry, Fleshwife has just walked in, and she is carrying our cat in her sweatshirt like a kangaroo Joey. And it is goddamn adorable. The cat is so mad. Oh, thank you for the salt. All right, let's figure out an opposite one. Okay. All right. Okay, I'll say this. I really like the art style. I think it has character. It's not, it's not the most detailed, but it definitely is above and beyond a usual, just bulbous America cartoon. They have whoever's doing the coloring is like leaving a little bit on the table. There's some texture. It's got the fundamentals down. Holy shit. Boba Fetish says, sorry I'm late. We put on Lucha Libre at work and I got distracted. It looks like he's been beating on things his whole life. Well, he has an older sister. I feel like this is relatable. The whole deal with Baby Blues is that it, like, was a, oh gosh, parenting comic with just a little bit more of a wry, like, it kind of sucks. I'm going to put it on Delightful Amusement. I'm going to say Delightful Amusement. Or is it a space filler? Dare I? I'm going to leave it at space filler and maybe reassess it. Oh my God, Beetle Bailey. Fucking Beetle Bailey. Is this still going? Do they still have Beetle Bailey? Even as a kid, I was like, why is he still, like, America hasn't been involved in several military operations. How are they still not? Okay, there we go. Beetle Bailey. Oh yeah, God, the art has devolved so much. This is another thing, is as, like, these older comic strips are just picked up by, like, weird, you know, I don't know, heirs to heirs to heirs. The art, like, Mort Walker was a legendary cartoonist and had, like, actual character and movement and vitality. And, like, but now whoever's trying to do an impersonation of him just really is just doing a terrible job. Like, look at this. Like, even though the forms are simple, like, there's different line weights, there's, like, the lines of action are there. Like, it's simplified, but it's definitely, like, it's appealing. The stylization is unique and it's good. Chris Heptich says, I've never seen this. Yeah, appealing shapes. Right. And obviously it's very relatable because everybody, you know, wants to, even, you know, in the military, you get by with what you can and you know some lazy guy. But God, that modern one just hurt my eyes because it's just someone trying to ape the shapes. God, why do I have so... All right. Here we go. All right. Yeah, it's just infinitely worse. Hold on. Let's go back one. Like, what does any of this even have to do with the military? Why are they dressed like this? Like, everything... It's such a weird anachronism. Everything... It's just... Even... Ugh. Terrible. Bad. Actually bad. Beetle Bailey actually bad. Oh, I'm mad now looking at this old art. I'm really upset by this. God. Cartooning is such a subtle art form, and I'm like, oh, wow, these early ones look neat. See, like, the way that he refined his style over the years. God. Beetle Bailey, Wizard and the Bruiser episode when? Anyway, next up, I don't know this one. Big Nate? I don't think I've ever heard of this. Looks like another, like, fun kid one. All right, well, let's see. Let's see how not Calvin or not FoxTrot does. Salt, you're making a very good point that I should clarify whether or not a comic's classic glory matters more than its current fall from grace. Because most comics, especially the ones that ran for more than 60 years, are going to be just weird, homunculus, shuffling corpse shells. You know what? This is my list, and we're just going to play it by emotional core. I am nothing if not a creature of instinct and reaction. Anyway, Big Nate, here we go. Here is what I make, Miss Sirwicki. Goodness, Arthur, these gloves are absolutely amazing. Top notch. What did you knit, Nate? I'm not sure what to call it. Is it perhaps a tea cozy? Sure, let's go with that. Okay, he's sassy. He's clever. He rolls his eyes. Nate, I asked Mr. Okay, you know what? Not bad. This isn't bad so far. Apparently, I'm in the knitting arc of Big Nate. Art style is definitely streamlined for legibility and an increasingly tiny comics page. That's the other thing. Oh, a Sunday comic. All right. I'm going to judge based on this Sunday comic, all right? I hear there's a sub in math. I hear she's a college student. Yes! Oh, yes! That means we get to goof off all period. Prepare for party time, people. Hello, Nate. Hi. Remember me? I don't think so. I'm Robin. I babysat for you when I was in high school. I have so many hilarious stories about with you that I could share with the class, but I won't unless you give me no choice. Either she really was my babysitter or she's a psych major with a mean streak. Sassy. You know what? This is a relatable child comic. Not that any children still pick up the newspaper, but if I was a kid, I would appreciate this snarky Bart Simpson-esque sass boy. Big Nate, delightful amusement. It's always about knitting, except listen, we're at the Big Nate knitting arc. You know, there was the Hueco Mundo Big Nate arc, there was the Namek saga, and then there's Sassy Knitting arc. Big Nate, OG anime. All right. I loved Bizarro. Bizarro is a very specific comic that was born from like the Far Side void. Gary Larson abandoned fucking oh no, wait. No, I'm thinking of was Bizarro part of that? If I can find an older strip, like if I can go back, like how far back will you let me go? Piraro, Bizarro, comic, let's say 2005. Yeah, it used to be a square. God, actually, that's amazing. So there was a Gary Larson void. Oh, the dude went a little cuckoo. Maybe. Oh, yeah. He was, I remember him in the 2000s. He was like a little bit of a fan favorite in the webcomics community. He was like, a Gen Xer. He had a Latin American background. Like he was supposed to be the new hotness, but I don't doubt that some aging Gen Xer got mad about masks and freedom, man. Also the fact that that the shrinking, again, another victim of the shrinking comics page, his big square got hacked apart into a little strip. Oh my God. Anyway, I guess I got to judge this on current quality. Let's see what's going on. Wall Street and step on it. Oh, because the stock market's going to crash. There's no way I can deliver 37 plays and 150 sonnets. I've got no monkeys and typewriters haven't been invented yet. I've started remodeling a business, and I need a partner who can do demolition. I will say the art is definitely better. There's like just the art has, you know, it's not just like crude shapes. He's like taking on a variety of subject matters. Potatoes? Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Cheshire skunk. Listen. So this is one of the things about daily comics that made it kind of this weird art form, that it's almost an athletic endeavor. It's about like pushing through and getting something out the door every day, or at the very least 7 things out the door, you know, a month in advance. But unfortunately, actually bad or just space filler? You know what? I'm adjusting. Space filler. Yeah. RuneScape Leagues is happening. What happened to Bizarro? Good God. Yeah, it's a shame. Blondie. Fucking hell, Blondie. There's no way Blondie is still coming out with new... They literally can't. They literally can't still be making Blondies. I gotta look this up. This better be like reruns. Blondie comic strip. Still running. They're still making new ones. Holy shit. Holy shit. Creative control passed to his son, Dean. Oh my God. What on earth? He's a flapper. He's like, she's a flapper. The whole comic was a parody of like those youngins in the 1920s. What on earth could they even remotely be talking about still? All right, here we go. I can't sleep. I can't take my mind off my office work. Try visualizing yourself at your desk, dear. And you are all alone at your desk at the top of a very high mountain. No good. I can see the boss glaring at me from the next mountain. What? Ugh. Terrible. Why even... Who was reading this? Who is happy to see Blondie? There's just like... Again, these homunculus husk comics where it's very reason for being, the creator long dead, whatever unique angle it originally had, whatever it had to say about American perspectives, just a literal, like multiple generations past. But it's there because it's just part of the wallpaper of the newspaper comic strips. Even check out the proportions. Where's like a old comic strip? Where's like, yeah, wait. Can I get a zoom in on this? Oh God, no. Whatever. Also, horny cartoon art technology has advanced beyond the need for Blondie. She's like up there with like Betty Boop, where like, you know, a cartoon that was so hot, so sexy, that it drove men mad. And now we look at her and feel nothing. We feel the opposite. It's just like looking at an old photo of your grandma. It's just like, whatever. Blondie, actually bad. Bloom County. Bloom County. I never actually got into Bloom County as a kid. Like, just my whatever local newspapers I had just didn't carry it. So I missed out on Bloom County. But a lot of people use this in the same breath as Calvin and Hobbes. This is like up there for, you know, kind of influencing a lot of people's senses of humor. T.W. Warren says, I own all of Bloom County. That's the thing, yeah. As a kid, I've never revisited Bloom County since I was a kid, actually. Best Bloom County strips. Just curious. Just curious. Like, show me your best shot. Is there? No. No, just classic listicle. Appalled and scandalized. For goodness sake, madam, it's the wholesome holiday family season. So please stop that. Stop what? Oh, I think you know what. What? What all of you always do. Undress us with your eyeballs. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is the kind of thing that as a kid, I just did not get. I just did not understand it. But at the time, of course, like, nothing else looked like this. Nothing else had this, like, weird edge to it. Let's see. I remember Outland. I'm good. There's not a second one for Outland, right? It's all just in there. Yeah. All right, what's it? Who rang the doorbell? Nobody. I heard it ring. Did it? Who's out there? Just the same little guy peddling insurance. I sent Bill out to deal with him. Yeah. What can I say? It's a cat-eat-dog world. Oh, okay. He ate Snoopy because Snoopy was an insurance mascot for MetLife. Shit. Bloom County 20. Oh, yeah. And he kept bringing it back a couple of times. I remember that. Yeah. Laser beams. He keeps, like, digging it back up, and it's never quite the same. I wish I could see, like, a good one. Because it's got to be good. Like, I just can't. Yeah, here he's talking about an iPhone, whatever. This one looks like a classic. But the quality's bad. That's it. I finished it. The grand unification theory. Quantum mechanics and relativity reconciled. Everything in the universe can be explained. The Big Bang, galaxies, Earth, people, trees, everything except what? Flightless waterfowl. There's nothing here that explains how there can be flightless waterfowl. If this is right, they just shouldn't exist at all. Oliver? I simply don't understand. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I didn't carry the 2. Now cut that out. Okay, so this is, like, smart. It's smart. It's meta. You need, like... It's definitely a cut above the rest in terms of, like, what it's going for. I'm just not laughing. Shit. Also, Mr. Owl says, I love the cat. I never thought Bill the cat was that funny. His design freaked me out. God. I'm going to put it in delightful amusement just to keep it normal. Oh, the Boondocks. Oh my God, the Boondocks. So when I was... All right. So the Boondocks was like a big deal when it first came out. I remember specifically, again, being a gigantic comics fanboy back in the day. Like, I wanted to be a cartoonist so badly. When was its actual run? There's no way he kept up with it this whole time. Let me just double check that. Let's see. Okay. The strip was canceled after a 6-month hiatus in 2006. So you know, didn't live on as a zombie. This is all the things that I said about Bloom County, how I just didn't get it, how it wasn't for me, how it didn't resonate with me. As a high school kid, at the turn of the millennium, this comic was insanely subversive. It was insanely, like, it was saying shit that people were not allowed to say. It felt like every other month in the letters to the editor department, all the old suburbanites got mad at the Boondocks because they were saying shit about America's involvement in the Middle East during 9/11 and the Iraq War. They were saying things about black liberation and racism. They just did not pull any punches. And on top of that, Aaron Magruder's art style is heavily influenced by anime in a way that, like, in that 2000s kind of way, where, like, American artists didn't have the resources to, like, fully capture anime art style, and it was, like, a lot of people just trying to figure out how to copy that in, like, amateurish ways. It's, I have a lot of positive memories of the Boondocks, even though the comics were kind of wordy. Is there like an old Sunday comic I can find? Let's see what we got. Ah, here we go. This place is making me soft, man. Look at the rappers on BET. They got money, women, cars, but they're still so real. Look at that ice grill. How can I be that hard? Wow, I should not be reading this. There's just no way for me to execute this reading with any sort of dignity and tact. Just got a record deal that takes away all of your rights to your work and pays you a minuscule royalty. What's left after video expenses and sample clearances will be barely enough to pay your lawyer and eat lunch. You'll be broke, hungry, and frustrated. It'll be real easy to scowl after that. Maybe I'll just walk around with rocks in my shoes. If you want to do it, punk, go ahead. See, like, in what universe is this shit on the same comics page as fucking Blondie and Beetle Bailey? It was insane. It was... Oh, I'm going to say masterpiece. This is my list. This is my list. And just for the sheer cojones... Just for the raw cojones, just for, like, taking the just stagnant puddle that was the American comics page in the 2000s and chucking the biggest fucking rock into it that Magruder could find. I have respect. I have respect for it. And I know that reading it now without that context, you can be like, I don't get it. And that's fine. That's super fair. This is just my thing. Let's see. Breaking News Cat. Never heard of this one. I have never heard of Breaking News Cat. That is a terrible title. Breaking... Oh, wow. This art style, though. Live. This cat tower. Okay. Weird. When did this one start? When did this... I'm curious. Is this Garfield for a new generation? Breaking Cat News. A syndicated comic strip by Georgia Dunn. Launch date 2014. Wow, this is new. Huh. At first self-syndicated. Nice. Nice. All right, a go-getter. This cat tower has a sweet hammock made of fleece. It is all kinds of cozy, not unlike our people's hammocks in the living room. Dueling hammocks, we are both winning. Okay. So this is like BuzzFeed kind of Instagram level cartooning. Cute, endearing art style. I like the use of watercolors, instead of that flat, bad digital shading. Reporting, I don't get the news thing. The news thing is not, I don't like the concept. Like, this is a very inside baseball comedy thing, but like, announcing common things like the news, is up there for me with doing a fake nature documentary about people doing normal people things in terms of just like very easy joke format that like occurs to it's kind of just overdone. Let me find a Sunday strip. Let me find a Sunday one. All right. Breaking cat news. Sometimes people like to hold our paws. Yes, Lupin, it would seem people can't resist gently cradling our paws in their hand. Why do you do this? People show affection by touching their paws together. This has a very different meaning in cat culture. Now I slap you. Now I slap you. Good to know. Here's a slap. Slap, slap, slap. Confusing as it may be, this is meant to be a sign of friendship. I mean, good on this artist, but this is going in space filler. This did not need to happen. Calvin and Hobbes. Obviously Calvin and Hobbes. Goddamn, literally the king. The unstoppable, the unbeatable God King. If you were a kid, Calvin like resonated on a level deeper than anything else on the comics page. It's like Bill Watterson was channeling this bizarre like mix of intelligence and selfishness and imagination and emotional core. Bring up the heavy metal strip. That one is my favorite. Which one was that? Also, a classic from the Scholastic Book Fair. Heavy metal. This better not be a prank. All right. Mom, can I have some money to buy a Satan-worshipping, suicide-advocating heavy metal album? Again, insane. We were again, Blondie, BC, Beetle Bailey, the Lockhorns. This is the kind of shit that was on the comics page. And then just boom, right out the gate, panel 1, Satan-worshipping, suicide-advocating heavy metal album. The mom. Calvin, the fact that these bands haven't killed themselves in ritual self-sacrifice shows that they're just in it for the money like everyone else. It's all for effect. If you want to shock and provoke, be sincere about it. Mainstream commercial nihilism can't be trusted? Afraid not, kiddo. Childhood is so disillusioning. Great. Wordy, but it was making a point. Oh, the Snowmen comics. Schwifty Sloth, you are absolutely right. I remember cracking up, like actual dying laughing. Oh my God, yes. Oh, why are they all so good? Oh. God. Coffee's one up. That was a fake comic. What am I thinking of? Oh my God. Wait, what is it? This one killed me as a kid. I was cry laughing at this one. Hello, is your dad there? No, he isn't. Okay, will you write down my number and have him call me? Hold on, I need a pen. Pa! Ah! I've been shot! I hate taking messages. Gah! Oh, they got Frank! They got Frank! Fuck, that's a good one. We're gonna be here all day. We're gonna be here all day if we just start shouting out classic Calvin and Hobbes. They got Frank. Oh my God. Oh, this one, another one that just destroyed me. Ugh. I'm gonna get some coffee, Ted. No thanks, Frank. Tea-to-tum. Boom. God, the expressions. Just the sheer cartooning. Oh, God. Listen, we have so much more to do. Fuck it. We'll do Calvin and Hobbes read along, I don't know, Wednesdays or something. But goddamn, it's there for a reason. And fucking left while on top. Jimmy Watterson isn't making some weird hackneyed bullshit Calvin and Hobbes to this day. It's goddamn perfect. It is near perfect. Cathy. Oh, Cathy. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. Ack. Cathy Classics. Cathy Commiserations. What is this? Aww. Oh, she still made some, like, in quarantine? Is that what she's doing? I'm back. Oh, God. Okay, so she, like, retired and then came back. Amazing. So, let's see. Let me find a Sunday one. So, at the time... All right. Here we go. Woman's purse. What's inside a woman's purse? Wallet, checkbook, coin purse, sunglass case, brush, cell phone, electronic organizer. Wow, that's how you know it's old. I am God. People, if you are old enough to remember holding an electronic organizer in your hand, join me as we walk into the fucking sunset forest. Holy shit. God. I'm turning into dust. Anyway. Compact, contact lens case, beeper, day planner, comb. What a woman sees when she looks inside her purse to try and find something. Why don't you just buy something to go in there that isn't black? Wouldn't be sophisticated. Honestly, the very idea that, like, in the, like, this exasperated young woman, this career lady, for 40 years was just, like, the only voice of a childless modern woman on the comics page. And the fact that it, like, took that long. I don't know. I found the art style endearing. She struggled with compulsive emotional eating. I don't know. I liked Cathy. Where's, like, I don't know. What's Cathy comic? Just going to say 1984, the year I was born. Let's see how, this is eBay listings? All right. Here we go. Is this actually from 1984? 2001? No, that's not what I want. Give me what I want. Aww. Like, look at this. Look at this. Cathy Goosewise was important. She was a role model. She could prove she could hang with the big boys. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like, my mom liked Cathy. Maybe that's all that's happening right now. When deadlines are impossible, I get my most brilliant ideas. When the office is total chaos, I think faster and work harder. When every part of my life is on emergency alert, I get more decisive, direct, and more done. I'm stressed for success. That's relatable. That's goddamn relatable. Anxious, overworked, insecure, constantly stress-eating chocolate. We are Cathy. Cathy is us. Cathy, delightful amusement. Crankshaft. Crankshaft, man. If I'm not, okay, is Crankshaft part of, like, the Gasoline Alley universe? Is that part of it? I'm trying to remember. Crankshaft is like the sad old people comics. Do we have Crankshaft on this one? Yeah, there he is. It's just super, like, even the art style is depressing. I just ordered a rustic egg gathering basket from Bean's End. We don't have any chickens. Okay, I guess I didn't think that one through. Like, it's just relatable, sad old man jokes. According to this article, solar power is really starting to catch on. I don't see what the big deal is. My garden has been solar powered for years. Torgo, Crankshaft is OK Boomer the cartoon. Yeah. Oh, it's an offshoot of Funky Winker Bean. You're right. You're right. What are you watching? It's a show about on PBS how they built skyscrapers. It's riveting television. Ugh. I mean, you live long enough to become the Crankshaft. I'm going to put it in space filler just because, I don't know. I just don't know what to think of it. God, we're only on C. All right, we got to shift this into overdrive. We got to start cranking this out. Let's see. Croc. What the hell is Croc? I have no idea what Croc is. Ah, but it's on AZ Central Comics. What? What am I looking at? Okay, she's like supposed to be a fortune teller? I ate too many sweets during the holidays. I've got to learn to say no. You know what? Never heard of you. Moving on. Cul-de-sac. Cul-de-sac, I feel like, is just going to be in the same spot as Adam at Home. Just like another relatable, competent family comic. At school today, Miss Bliss blew up some balloons and we learned about static electricity. You did? We rubbed the balloons and stuck them all over Dill. He looked like a bunch of grapes. If they'd been helium balloons, Dill would be halfway to the moon by now. Say static electricity again. Static electricity. Oh. Okay. I mean, I like the art style's fairly unique. Let me find a Sunday one. Another static electricity joke. Huh. I guess the weather's dry where this cartoonist is living, and they've been shocking themselves on their doorknob a lot. Shuff, shuff, shuff. Ha ha. Shuff, shuff, shuff. Ha ha. Daddy, look at my hair. It's crazy, Daddy. Look. Blam. Yow. You'd think Daddy'd warn me when he's wearing exploding socks. He's a dangerous man, I keep telling you. Fine. 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 Really like the scratchy art style. Childhood innocence. Not a space filler, delightful amusement. Ah, Curtis. There's no way Curtis is still running, is it? Oh my God. Wait, is that did they have to change Curtis's cap? Because the old hat was just too, like... All right. So the thing about Curtis is it's a solid gag strip. Is it still running, or is this reruns? 33 years ago. I really like Ray Billingsley's cartooning style. I think it's really clean. I think the jokes are really good. It is funny to me that they definitely had to change his hat, because it's just like not what a baseball cap looks like anymore. And they just had to like vaguely make it believable that he is still a kid in today's modern age. What is this? What is this fucking crossover? Tina, your chef makes the Mex burger and fries. Thanks, Curtis. Much appreciated, my friend. You're welcome, Cookie. Mind if I sit with you, youngster? Not at all, lady. I'm Lola. Pleased to meet you. I'm Curtis. Senior discount. Free. Bring the check, Tina. Oh, it's already paid for, Lola. Your friendship is so inspiring. Would you like me to take your picture? Wasn't that nice of her? She's the splitting image of me when I was her age. This was a little exercise on how to achieve peace. Just be nice to each other. It's that simple. Love, Ray Billingsley. Fascinating. So anyway, I really like Curtis. Like, look at this. Look at the art. Look at this expression. I can't. Look at this. Look at this. Solid cartooning, but still really clean, really like solid, really consistent. Yeah, but they weren't afraid to go serious about this shit. And like, you know, as a kid, as like a little sheltered suburban kid, I didn't have a lot of black voices in the media I consumed. And even just this little bit in the fucking newspaper comic strip was like a really like important thing to see. Why was Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. assassinated? From what I studied about his legacy, he spoke about love, acceptance, and equality for all. It's man's nature to be non-empathetic and stubbornly rigid in his thinking. Like, fuck, man. You know, you gotta do it. Look at this. Look at this dad doing the robot. This is good. This is good. Oh, wait, but he has the Sherlock Holmes hat back. Wait, what's going on? But now it's not? There's definitely something going on with Curtis hat lore. But whatever. Curtis, masterpiece. I said it. Dennis the Menace. What even is Dennis the Menace anymore? Who is a Dennis? Why is a Dennis? Is Dennis the Menace? Curtis cannot own more than one hat. Oh my God. Why is he still in overalls? Like, where is this child from? Who is this mom wearing a house dress and an apron? Like, what? I thought you said he was a little, like, just gibber. Like, what is this? I'm going to say space filler. Just nothing. Just a whole lot of nothing. Dick Tracy. Fuck me. How are they still making Dick Tracy? Why are they still making Okay, another thing. Another one where the serialized... God, the art style, though. The art is kind of... This is kind of banging. Minute Mysteries. Can you solve the case before Tracy? I believe HK's wife, Ms. Clampett. I'm his ex-wife's detective. Tracy, we're getting a divorce. I came to discuss alimony, but since we're still legally married, I'll get everything. You must be used to this cold. Not really. I just left my coat in the car. What? 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 Minute Mysteries. Can you solve the case? Oh, okay. Okay, so each one is a clue. Featuring guest... Oh, there's guest artists. Interesting. Oh, do they change artists every week? That's a fun idea. Huh. Look at that, a fight scene. A goddamn fight scene. Wait, Piston Puss? Did I just roll past Piston Puss without acknowledging it? Shit, where's Piston Puss? I still disagree with the serialized format. I just think it's hard to keep track of. It doesn't pay off. You alienate more people than you bring in. But I'm throwing it in space filler. Dilbert. God damn it, Dilbert. All right. So this is my shame. I was a huge Dilbert fan as like a tween to teenager. I was it's a comic that acknowledged computers and nascent internet culture and talked about how jobs suck and all of your coworkers are lame and you're the only smart one. Yeah, it made me feel grown up. It had a lot of like lol random humor. Dogbert as this like blank-faced sociopath. What? Divorce. What? No, I'm building up on why Dilbert is bad now. Don't divorce me. I even watched the that animated cartoon, which was great is not a word I would use for it. It was of its era and had Daniel Stern. Elbonia. Yeah, God. But all of this is so tainted by Scott Adams just fucking morphing into literally the biggest fucking dipshit in the history. Yeah, like, Scott Adams went fucking nuts, became like a weird divorced guy, started talking about like Trump and hypnosis and like betas. God, like it was such a horrifying realization that the same kind of snark and like smartest guy in the room energy that fueled a lot of the humor in Dilbert like led to him becoming a monster. And now a ton of the comics are like, I just can't get past it. It's tainted. Like Scott Adams lost it harder than anybody has ever lost it. Like comics like this, as an aggrieved nerd, I thought it was like, haha, telling it like it is. And now, like, when you know the mindset of the guy behind it, it just feels gross. It feels tainted. I mean, most cartoonists are crazy. I wanted to be a cartoonist because I was crazy. You literally sequester yourself alone for hours and hours and hours just drawing little people. This is Bob from Albonia. I interviewed him by phone and liked what I heard. This is his first day. Glib nabba ugh frappa jamba bing bong bam. How did you interview a guy who doesn't speak your language? To be honest, I did most of the talking. Like, it's fine. It's fine, but again, I just can't. Sometimes I can. Sometimes I can separate art from artist. Oh yeah, Cerebus guy also a huge collapse. Yada yada yada. I'm not gonna begrudge you. I'm not gonna begrudge you for having a different kind of separate art from artist threshold than me. But oh my, yeah, see, like, why the fuck do I even have to? Why the fuck do we even have to talk about this? I hate talking about this. If you like Dilbert still, and you're like, yeah, he went crazy, but you can't take away all those sassy ISP jokes from the 2000s, that's fine. I'm not here to, like, lecture people. But that's it. Doonesbury. I loved Doonesbury as a kid. Another one made me feel sophisticated. Obviously, as a politically minded guy in the 2000s, Doonesbury was one of the few, like, hey, George W. Bush is bad voices that you could see in a mainstream paper. A lot of it, but nowadays, like, what even is the point of it? Space filler. Or is it delightful? Let me check. What the fuck is happening over in Doonesbury land? What's going on in Doonesbury town these days? Ugh. You know what? Just looking at these big piles of words are making me... I'm just throwing it in space filler. The brilliant mind of Edison Lee, never heard of you. Family Circus? Ugh. Words. Family Circus. Ooh. All right, here's the thing. Every Family Circus comic is bad except the dotted line strips. Those dotted line ones I fucking loved as a kid. Where's like a nice big one? Give me a big one. Yeah. Here we go. One of these things, I thought these were brilliant. I thought this was delightful cartooning. Oh, and the joke is he was just dreaming, but he woke up and his legs are tired. Space filler. For better or for worse? Holy shit. I was never mad at for better or for worse. Torgo. Shit, well now I gotta Google Family Circus 9/11. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is that real? That can't be real. Oh my God. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, this is from 2002. God damn. God damn. Whoo. Whoo. Woo. That's enough of that. Remember Calvin and Hobbes? Calvin and Hobbes was good. This was another great Calvin and Hobbes one. Oh my God, this one was amazing. Darling, I stopped at the hospital on the way home from work. Don't call me darling, okay? I brought home our new baby. A baby? I don't want a baby. What shall we name him? Our baby is a rabbit? How come we have a rabbit? He's not a rabbit. He's a little boy. We'll call him Jeffrey, okay? He looks like a rabbit to me. We'll just pretend he's a baby. No, this is idiotic. I refuse. I love it. Never mad at better or for worse. I'm throwing it in delightful amusement. FoxTrot. Ooh. So FoxTrot is kind of the love child of Dilbert and Calvin and Hobbes. I really liked FoxTrot, but even as I knew this wasn't art. I knew it wasn't amazing, but it did have this little nerdlinger kid talking about superheroes and internet, and I related to it. Literally, it was Calvin and Hobbes meets Dilbert. And Bill Ammond was always doing fun fandom stuff. The FoxTrot versus Zits rivalry. Let's see. Come on. Give me a nice Sunday one. I also like the art style. I know it's a little bit stiff, but there's a level of cleanness to it. Good shapes. FoxTrot is one of the only comic strips written by someone who actually knows geeky stuff. Yeah. I'm not going to put it at masterpiece, even though I did enjoy it. Delightful amusement. Funky Winker Bean. Ugh. Bad. Depressing. This is the one with cancer. This is the one that just became a cancer comic strip. I don't need this shit. Oh God, the cancer lady died? Fuck, man. Fuck. I remember this happening in real time. Look at this shit. Look at the fucking heaviness for a comic strip called goddamn Funky Winker Bean. I think I remember as a kid. Oh my God. What the fuck? What the fuck happened with this? I think I'm old enough to remember when this comic was actually about a goofy guy named Funky Winker Bean. 1976. Yeah, look at this shit. Look at this fucking Doonesbury shit. And it went from that to this. Very good coloring. I'm just just make a goddamn graphic novel. Garfield. Everybody knows how I feel about Garfield. Everybody knows we did a whole last episode on it. Almost doesn't need to be said. First, we're going to look at a modern one. This is corporate Garfield. This is Nickelodeon-owned Garfield. or Viacom. I forget. There was a big Garfield buyout recently. That's a solid joke. That's a solid joke. What else? What else you got, Garfield? Every day I get in 10,000 steps between the couch and refrigerator. Wow. Literally just left a comic blank. Just left a panel blank because they couldn't figure out how to space the joke otherwise. You could have done so. Old Garfield, they would have found a more creative solution. I swear to God, that is terrible. The coffee goes in, and the awesome comes out. Oh my God. One of the things about Garfield I respect is how Jim Davis literally just goes ahead and says, like, I wanted people to just not feel anything besides delight and inoffensiveness when they read my comic. I do not want to say anything. Garfield believes in nothing. Relatable. Everybody hates getting up in the morning and feels like they eat too much. I can't, oh my God. Is there a Sunday one? Do we got a classic Sunday? Where is it? Hold on. Let me look this up. I did a thing where I actually, when doing research, come on, give me, oh, okay. Here's the one comic where he actually says meow and doesn't telepathy it. That's fun. That's weird to see, right? The actual word balloon. What about, I did a gathering of actual good Garfield comics. I can't find them now. And it gave birth to the meme. October 26th, is this the dead one? Is this the one where he thinks he died? Is this yeah, this is the Halloween one. This is the creepy one. I'm surprised you're telling me this one and not the one where Garfield alone. Here we go. Yep. This one's a classic. This weird horror story where he's been left abandoned. But like back in the day, Davis could draw some good ass comic art. He could actually do something. He could make this shit happen. He was a good guy. And of course, who can forget the dog semen comic? Have a cup of coffee, John? Thanks. Don't mind if I do. Congratulations, Mr. Arbuckle. You're going to give birth to a fine, healthy litter of puppies. I hate puppies. What do you mean? Oh, I got the wrong year. 1981. October, you said 26th. I love it. I love it. And Lyman. R.I.P. Lyman. Anyway, for what it is, Garfield as the epitome of the gag comic as product art form, I honestly believe is a masterpiece. The contributions to the culture, never better. Get Fuzzy. Get Fuzzy's all right. Get Fuzzy's like a delightful amusement. Yeah, I like the art. I like the, yeah. Delightful amusement, Get Fuzzy. Masterpiece? Is Get Fuzzy a masterpiece? Let me see a Sunday one. You smell like smoke. My friend Bruce had a cake incident. Bruce, Hal O'Shea's wombat? That's the wom. The wom. It's fun. Never understood why they call him a wombat. No wings on him. He ought to be called a worm rat. So he is wommy, though? I suppose marsupials are odd and wom's an odd word. Even odder now that he's singed his whiskers off. Haha. Hey, thanks for the sub, Mike Lind. I guess you could call him a hot pocket, eh? How so? Singed marsupial? Don't get it? I'll try again. Hal hath no fury like a wombat scorched. Not entirely true. Hal's chinchilla got a bit of a spark as well. Whoosh. It is funny. It is funnier. I remember liking it back. It was when I was reading comics. I'm leaving it at delightful amusement. Grand Avenue? Never heard of you. Haggard the Horrible? Actually bad. I don't need to see a Viking argue with his wife. Heathcliff? Merciful God in heaven, why did you curse us so? I don't care. I don't care how alternative or crazy it makes you for liking Heathcliff better than Garfield. It doesn't make you cool. It doesn't make you special. This is nonsense. This is gibberish. This is nothing. The art sucks. It's bad. Come on! Look at this! Look at this and tell me there's a God! Heathcliff didn't go reality. It's terrible. This is the worst. The helmets. Oh my God. This is especially if you have any frame of reference. What? Ugh, terrible. I'm mad and I will never stop being mad at how bad Heathcliff is and how much people that vaguely remember the cartoon show from the 80s thinks that he's like some kind of Bart Simpson cat who's cooler than Garfield. He's not. The comic's bad. Should have ended a generation ago. It's literally the dying neural synapses of a necrotic brain. Garfield rules, Heathcliff sucks. $10?
Enjoy yourself.
This isn't my car. What's it going to take to put Get Fuzzy in Masterpiece? How strong are your puppet morals? None at all. Congratulations, this isn't my car. Get Fuzzy is a masterpiece. Up there with Garfield and Curtis and the Boondocks. Well done. You did it. It was that easy. Enjoy your Zoa. This isn't my car. Enjoy your Zoa and enjoy your Get Fuzzy top tier status. Herb and Jamal. Space filler. I've never seen. Every time I read it, it's just two guys complaining about their lives. Take it or leave it. I don't have high and lowest. Space filler. Once again, another Mort Walker abomination or different Walker, whatever. Judge Parker. Actually bad. Jumpstart. Which one was Jumpstart? What the fuck is Jumpstart? You know what, Larb? Laser beams? Yeah, fine. Throw it out there. Oh, wait. It's about a cop? Joe's a cop? I didn't remember he's easy. There we go. Is Jumpstart good? I wanted to go for the cheap ACAB joke, but I guess I'll give it another shot. Bernard got an albatross down in Florida. Dude, congrats. Did you release it back into the wild? The albatross that Bernard got is I know what an albatross is, Dad. They're big seabirds with wingspans like a small airplane. They can glide for miles without even flapping. They're known for having a single mate for life, but that may be changing due to climate change. Sonny, albatross is a golf term. It means, forget about golf. Did you hear what that poor bird is going through? You know what? Space filler. Not actually bad. It's fine. Whatever. Oh, wait. There is Krazy Kat. Comic art masterpiece. I don't have time to get into it. I don't have time to get into Bernard Harriman. But everything from the way the comic treated gender and race relations and just like obscenely avant-garde humor. A literal classic. Literally indispensable to the art form of comics. If any, like, check out Krazy Kat. You can find reprints of it. You can find endless essays about what made this comic strip above and beyond anything else that was being created around that time. Leo, never heard of it. The Lockhorns. Ugh. Even as a kid, there was like an existential angst to the Lockhorns that just made me just the entire paradigm of like just being in a loveless, horrible relationship with this person you absolutely hated. Just two people. It's obscene now. It's terrible. Ugh. Feel gross just talking about it. Luann. Luann is a space filler comic. Parade magazine. Yeesh. Only thing I have to say about Luann is this, is Luann in this? Can I find Luann here? Yeah. So Luann was like originally this awkward teen comic. Like this was, what? This isn't from 2013. When did, 1985. Luann was this like relatable, unpopular, every teen girl, kind of a younger answer to Cathy. So it's interesting, right? So, whatever, relatable teen, fine premise. But Luann today is like almost a completely different beast where it's like this soap opera thing and the characters are drawn with like more realistic proportions. And there's this, half the comic strips are about this like popular girl character. And it's very obvious that like the author is like is kind of horny for her. Like it's just there's like, I don't know how to say it. There's like fan service in Luann now in a way that like is just a weird mutation of when a creator just has to like keep drawing the same characters over and over and over again. That's all I have to say about Luann. Never particularly funny. Solid space filler. Mallard Fillmore. Throw it in the trash. Dear God in heaven. Who needs bad conservative duck telling belabored jokes? Also, he picked a fight with Jon Stewart in the 2000s at the height of my Daily Show loyalty. So they'll forever be shitty. Also, God, what's... Also, the cartoonist got, like, a couple of DUIs, I think. Allegedly. I don't know. Oops, forgot to... Holy shit, Torgo. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Are they still making it? Holy shit. They're still making it. Terrible. Nothing. And it's just the same duck face over and over again. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, awful. Awful comic. Let's do some tab cleanup. Oh, we're leaving that one, though. All right. Mark Trail. Of all the weird soap opera comics, Mark Trail is a delightful amusement because half of it is just like a drawing of a neat animal. Mark Trail knows that, like, you can literally just tell the story of the comic in the background and just draw a cool ocelot, and that's good enough. I like Mark Trail. Marmaduke, space filler. Space filler, man. Marmaduke, God, I can't even remember. I don't think I've ever laughed at a Marmaduke comic. I don't think it's possible. I genuinely just... Yeah, what if Dog Big? I get it. Yeah. Just, What? I know. Again, I feel like Marmaduke is like Heathcliff. More useful as a reference than an actual entertaining comic strip. And then the doggone funny thing, like, I'm not about the Marmaduke lifestyle. Marvin, space filler, just another baby comic. Is Marvin still even being made? Is Marvin in the... God. The only way I will read Marvin is if he's now, like, 27. Art style's, like, kind of generic. All right, here we go. Get up, Bitsy. It's time to practice the tricks they taught you in obedience school. I'm perfectly content right where I am. Come on, stand up. I really want you to see you do some tricks. Oh, okay. What trick do you want me to do? Lay. Why don't you do a trick and disappear? Space filler. Yeah, it's like a less sharp Baby Blues. Yeah. Just toothless. Toothless. Nothing. Maryworth. Fucking bad. Bad. I don't care. I don't care about this gossipy old lady. Mother Goose and Grimm. Holy shit. I have not thought about Mother Goose and Grimm. Is Mama still around? Mama should have been dead 30 years ago. Jesus. Mom, I thought you were going to go jogging in this morning. Well, or maybe win the lottery. The odds are about the same. The art's alright. Like, Mike Peters is a competent cartoonist. It is funny sometimes. What the fuck? I'm sorry. What the fuck is this? Wow. All right, that one got me. Mother Goose and Grimm, congratulations. You are in delightful amusement category. Holy shit. Ah, well. Mutts. Do I have any opinions on Mutts? I've seen Mutts. I've read Mutts. I've just never actually, like, this feels like a comic strip that was, like, made just for greeting cards. God, cartoon. It's very, the fact that, like, cartoonists should be, like, they just, whenever it's, like, 9/11 anniversary, Memorial Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, like, deep down, you know they're thinking, like, sweet, don't have to make a joke. I got a day off. Just draw my character looking solemn. Job done. The art style's endearing. Nah. I want to say space filler. I'm just not feeling Mutts. Nancy by Olivia James. Ooh. I'm gonna say masterpiece. Because the originals were incredible. The originals were, in fact, like, some of the most delightfully endearing not that endearing. Like, I really like classic Nancy's are classic for a reason. And when they brought in the new artist, they actually, hi, Nick Finlayson. We're talking about comic strips. Is Nancy a masterpiece, though? That's the question. That's a solid gag. I like New Nancy. I think New Nancy has done a lot of good work. I'll go ahead and unlock the door. You can grab a bag, but be careful, Nancy. I know you love bringing all the groceries in one trip, but you can't do that while there's ice on the sidewalk like this. Understand? Of course, only a bag or two until someone does something about the ice. Salt, that one's not that great. Word of advice, Sluggo. People don't want advice. They want to be heard. You have to give them space without interruption. Yeah, we did Marmaduke. You're not gonna, if you're asking, you're not gonna like where I put it. Yeah. I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead. I mean, they switched artists. They I respect Nancy for actually, well, a ton of these comics kind of brush under the rug that, it's someone's weird cousin's nephew's intern. taking over for a long dead cartoonist. For the new Nancy, they were like, no, this is a new cartoonist. She's taking over. She has her own style and her own voice, but we like her and we think she'll do a good job. And they were right. And I respect that level of transparency more than kind of the shambling zombie comics. Over the Hedge, space filler. Peanuts, classic. Pearls Before Swine, classic. I loved Pearls Before Swine as a kid, as a teenager. Also, I kind of important for, like, you know, even if your art isn't 100%. Like, if the jokes are solid, if the perspective is there, Pearls Before Swine proves that you can, like, you can do it. It's possible. Did they stop making Pearls Before Swine? Like, is this another legacy one? Ugh, colorist could do a better job. Yeah, no, you know what? That's a fine joke. That's a fine joke. I'm comfortable with putting Pearls Before Swine up there. Pickles, never heard of it. Pogo, I guess masterpiece. Just in terms of everything it inspired. Prince Valiant, ugh, the worst. Hated Prince Valiant as a kid. So much, like it felt like half the space of the Sunday comics was taken up by Prince Valiant. Red and Rover, never heard of you. Rose's Rose, delightful amusement. Wait, am I wrong about Prince Valiant? Sally Forth? Ugh. Actually bad. Who cares? Get these soap operas out of my goddamn space. Ooh. Jeff McNeely's Shoe. This one was another one that, like, I remember respecting the cartoonists, like, the power of the cartoonists, but just now every comic was... Wait, Sally Forth isn't a soap opera? What's Sally Forth? Am I wrong about Sally Forth? I'm willing to reconsider my Sally Forth opinions. Oh, yeah, shit. You're right. Sally Forth is... I was confused. Peanuts is on the list. It's right here. It's classic. It's, like, just so indisputable. I didn't do a deep dive. Your 1982... Oh, I'm sorry. Are they doing a fucking Sally Forth No Way Home? What the fuck is this? What? Holy shit. Enough with the nostalgia. It's pointlessly self-serving and creatively stagnant. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is meta as fuck. You know what? Thank you for calling my attention. Sally Forth, delightful amusement. Holy, yeah. Go nuts. Go nuts. That's amazing. Whew. Shoe. Shoe, space filler. Slylock Fox. The definition of a space filler. Ugh. At least be the Junior Jumble. Stone Soup. I've heard of that one, but I don't remember anything about it. It's just another, like... What? No. That's not Stone Soup. This is another Cousins comic. Yeah, just parenting. Does anyone care about Stone Soup? I'm not digging the art. Space filler. Dumping ground. The Far Side, well, shit. The Far Side. Let's get this up here. Literally a classic. Literally undisputable. Only knock against it is, of course, the Cow Tools comic. Just as a kid, God, this comic upset me so much. Just hours staring at this thing, trying to figure out what the joke is. Because there was something about, like, being a kid, reading these comics, and feeling smart and accomplished when you figured out some of the more obscure jokes. But goddamn, I was, like, banging my head against a wall reading this one. Also, what's the, Far Side Nintendo comic? This one I think about all the time. This one is, like, almost prophetic in its, like, non-propheticness. There's nothing to get. There's nothing to get. It's cows would make shitty looking tools. That was the joke. Get a load of this. Think about how, like, on point. It's just Nintendo help wanted. Nintendo expert, $50,000. Looking for good Mario Brothers player, $100,000. Can you save the princess? We need, like, God, this one. 1990, man. We had no idea. What was the Thagomizer after the late Thag Simmons. What was the one about, like, hand washing? All of them are classic. God, all of them are just classic. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need to say anymore. We're not there yet, Chris. We're not there yet. The Phantom, I don't know, space filler. Wizard of Id, space filler. Ziggy. I liked Ziggy. I liked Ziggy as a kid. Cow Tools was the one misstep. Cow Tools is proof that Gary Larson was but a man and not an immortal. I like Ziggy. He was the creation of an actual greeting card maven. What's a modern Ziggy? Come on, that's a good one. That's a fine one. Wizard of Id got better in the past 10 years. Interesting. These are gags. I felt sympathy for this downtrodden, pantsless loser. And the gags were solid. Does Ziggy have an R. Crumb connection? I don't know. Oh, yes. Famously, R. Crumb worked at American Greetings as an illustrator, and the fact that he had to draw so many, like, shiny, happy, like, little nondescript drawings kind of drove him crazy and made his counterculture art all the more twisted. And his boss, the greeting card magnate that I mentioned who created Ziggy, was Tom Wilson, the guy who created Ziggy. Well, there's a great Tom the Dancing Bug thing. Dingus, I think, was the name of his character. Or Dinkus or something. But it was basically a parody comic called, like, The Unlovable Loser. And it just pointed out that, for the most part, the weird, downtrodden guy is usually ostracized because he's most likely an awkward freak. And finally, last on the list, Zits. Zits premiered, I think, when I was a kid. And I found it very hip, very exciting. It's going in delightful amusement. Is Zits still going? Let's find out. Let's find out. Zits is fine. Not mad at Zits. Ugh, Zen pencils. Haven't thought of that in forever. What's a modern Zits? So your historical figure paper is on Gandhi, obviously. Can't wait to finish it so his weight is off my back. Count your blessings. What? Well, solid art. Solid art. Yeah, whatever. I had a messy room. I liked hanging out with friends. Teen shit, you know? Teen shit. Oh, look, we got a sideways one. They're having fun with it. We didn't have Sherman's Lagoon. That one didn't make the list that I used. Is it any good? Oh, this one. Fuck. This is a... Huh. It's just not on the list. I'm using at Boondocks' list. Anyway. Whew. This is it. We fucking gnarled our way through a good proportion of the comics page. Some were harshly judged because of their fall from grace. Some were harshly judged for my own personal vendettas. Some were judged harshly because I just never enjoyed them. But there's something about a daily comic strip that I just don't know. It's just an art form that reached full maturity and is now just like kind of slipping away. It's kind of just this weird relic of art, of a way of communicating, of a way of being creative. I think it's because, like, the way a comic gets sent halfway around the world now, it's all on social media, and, like, if you have a banger and it's got legs, it'll be seen. And if you don't, then, like, no one needs to see it. And yeah, And yeah, maybe there's a whole generation of incredibly engaging and innovative comic strip artists that just will never be seen and never give the medium a chance to reinvent itself because there's so many legacy strips that are just taking up space. Boomers, man. Boomers. Boomers on the internet. Anyway, I am exhausted. That was a lot of talking, a lot of clicking, a lot of clacking. And I got to save my voice for tomorrow, which, would you believe it, is also going to be rambling about cartoons because it's the goddamn cartoon dumpster. Oh, a webcomic tier list. I'll need a guest. I'll need to, like, finally get more insight. Thank you, Laser. Thank you, Laser Beams. You can find this list and make your own over on Tier Maker. Oh yeah, cartoon dumpster. You know it's gonna happen. Save, damn you, save. Yeah. All right. Anyway, whew, man, I'm going to have to lie still in a pitch black room and recharge my goddamn key energy. Thank you so much. This isn't my car for the tip/bribe. Thank you, Miss Abby Synth. Thank you, Torgo. And thank you, Mike, for the sub. This has been a lot of yelling about comic strips. And I hope everybody has a lovely evening. Let me check Twitch. See if anybody is streaming that I can yell at you to go say hi to. You have a good night too, Rummy Slutman. If you're in the mood to hang out and still be in the VTuber zone, go on and say hi to Ractoony, friend of the stream, familiar face Ractoony. Tell her PuppetJared sent ya. Or don't, whatever. I think she's nifty. There's gonna be vampires tomorrow. You best believe it, Heaven Hound. It's gonna be a good one. Until tomorrow, be nice. It's just try and be a little nicer than you were the day before.